No, we coming, bitch.
Yeah, I grew up as a shorty, watching niggas run with 40. See the block we been extorting, take your custies, we ain't shorty. Every day we thunderstorming, glizzy wet, I keep it pouring. Grab your bitch up, pussy roaring. Ops can't say they thoughts ain't going. Yeah, I grew up as a shorty, watching niggas run with 40. See the block we been extorting, take your custies, we ain't shorty. Every day we thunderstorming.
It's something new, baby. It's called IDOC with your boy P. You understand what I'm saying? IDOC with P. Everybody knows I was gone for a very, very long time in the Illinois Department of Corrections. So this show is going to be called IDOC, Illinois Department of Corrections, with your boy Pan. I'll be doing a few music reviews. I'm always getting asked about, Pop, you did 20 years, how come you don't tell us no good prison stories? Well, to answer that question, you know, once you do so much time incarcerated and locked up, you really don't want to look back, you know what I mean? But sometimes you're forced to by either sending somebody who's still locked up or just got locked up some love and some money, or you're reminded of the time you did incarcerated here and there just to make sure you stay out. You know, so I'll be maybe sharing a story or two that I think will be entertaining and maybe give you guys a glimpse of, you know, some of the trials and tribulations that I went through that got me through 20 years, or some of the things that I did witness. And hopefully at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is maybe stop you from doing 20 years, do 1 year, do 2 years. And for the brothers just coming home, maybe remind you of what we went through so you don't go back. You know what I'm saying? And maybe introduce you into a real nigga reentry program. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for me to come home after 20 years and learn the internet and learn technology and the industry and a whole bunch of other stuff. But if I can do it, you can do it too. It's your boy Prince of Pain. IDOC with your boy P. You hear me?
Every day we thunderstorming, glizzy wet, I keep it pouring. Grab your bitch up, pussy roaring. Ops can't say they thoughts ain't going. Lot of fake niggas acting out like they on my team, but they really ain't. Cause they ain't won a shot from me when I had the cheapest loud and the strongest weight. I done gave the hood 38s. I done made sure my shorty straight. I done took down a fat bitch, so they got the trap out of Section 8. I done took the pole from the older guys and I ran, I ain't hesitate. Youngest nigga with the biggest rate. Little nigga been a heavyweight.
And it's your boy Pain, Prince of Pain, with IDOC with your boy P, man. That was Pop Out by your boy John Doe. Make sure you follow on my IG. Hit the little red subscribe button. Show them a little love. Like I said, man, we're going to be talking about different things. Try to keep you guys grounded and focused, man, once you get out the penitentiary. Or if I could be a little bit of motivation for somebody to stir them from going to the penitentiary, then so be it. You know what I mean? A lot of people are always asking, how'd you accomplish so much success in such little time? And I just work real hard, man. And I believe if you wake up every day, even with that joint mentality, to get another day knocked out, you know what I'm saying, productively and in a positive way, you know what I'm saying? You have to stay away from the negativity, the negative people, the people that just want to drag you down. And, you know, you got to remember, you got an X on your back if you're one of them brothers coming home from the joint, and any little thing can send you right back. I do want to give you guys a little prison story, man, because I thought that's what I got asked for. That's why we named this show IDOC with your boy P. And, you know, I understand I might have to change names here and there. So I'm not telling on nobody. I got to be as creative as I possibly can. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell you about one of the first times, man, I went to segregation in a penitentiary. Segregation, for those who don't know, is jail inside of jail. I think one of the first times I did a nice little stretch was 6 months. And I went in a hole for a dirty drop, you know what I'm saying? See, when you in a joint, you gotta smoke weed, you know what I mean? It just helps your time so much So I smoked a lot of weed. I actually got caught with a £quarter inside the joint. And they threw me in the hole for 6 months for that and gave me another 2 years on top of my sentence. But when you locked up, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to pass your time. And marijuana was just happened to be one of my pastimes, you know what I mean? So I went to SEG for 6 months. Now, mind you, I'm brand new. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time. It's hard. I'm doing as many crossword puzzles and reading as many motherfucking books as I can do. The CO only come by maybe twice a day. You in a one-man cell. Your mind start playing tricks on you after a couple of days, but you thug it out, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, some people don't thug it out. Some people actually break. When I was locked up in prison, there was a few times before I get to this one guy named P-Town. He was from Peoria. But, you know, I'm gonna tell you a story about that brother hurting himself. But I remember actually vividly having coffee early in the morning and watching the police instead run up the stairs at count time with stretchers to get another dude that just hung himself because he got a bad letter, bad news, and he just broke. He couldn't take the time. I seen that quite a few times. A lot of brothers commit suicide. Also seen police brutality where they run up in your cell. The morning a brother woke up with his neck broke, and they said it was suicide, but we all know it was, you know, a police murder, you know. But nobody's there to witness it because everybody's in their cells, and you know it happened overnight, another shift, and they cover their ass. It's just as corrupted in prison as it is with some of these Chicago police, New York police, or our United States police force in general. You know, you got corrupt motherfuckers everywhere. But getting to the moral of the story was P-Town. P-Town was one of the dudes that as soon as he got to the penitentiary, he was one of them guys that go to Medline because he wanted to be high on some type of psychotropic medication to pass his time. Weed wasn't enough. He needed the volumes and the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs medicines, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I don't know what P-Town was in SEG for, that's why I met him at, he was in another cell. But this motherfucker had lost his motherfucking mind that he hurt himself, banged his head up, cut his wrist, everything just to get out of that cell because he had been in that cell so long and he wanted to get out. So that stuff didn't work. You know, they would just take him right downstairs, you know, check him out, send him right back upstairs. So this motherfucker said, no, they gonna get me up out of here. So he ate a light bulb, okay? A fucking light bulb. And, you know, the police came, seen he was all fucked up, told him what he did. And yeah, they rushed him to an outside hospital and whatnot. Fucked himself up. A month later, I see him back in the hospital. He does 3-4 days, you know, back on the tier, and he bugs up again. They let him out one day to the yard. He grabbed a little piece of metal from the fence, stuck that shit up his dick. Was bleeding like a motherfucker. Again, they rushed his ass to the motherfucking hospital. But these are the drastic measures that some of the people take and will break up under pressure. And my message to you is, if you're not built for the pressure, stay the fuck out that kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Pop is all about positivity, prosperity, moves a month, man. I did my 20 years, did my time, and I'm on some other shit, man. Hopefully you get the message and you package and put yourself in positions to win productively and legally. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Prince of Pain. I'm here, IDOC, with your boy P, like I said. I got a lot of stuff coming up for you, man. Right here, I'm gonna do a few music reviews. I'm gonna try to find you guys some resources so when you first do come home, where you can check in and get your little help, because I do know it's hard. This joint right here coming up, it's Olay, man, by our boys, Crucial Conflict. Olay, Olay, Olay.
Ole, ole, ole. Too late, they trying to catch up. I'm way away, away. Even though you say it ain't no pressure. Okay, okay, okay. Don't want no smoke, don't try to test us. Now go roll up and blaze. I had some fun, it's a fiesta. Knock the dust off. Too bad that's y'all lost. You niggas just all talk. Man, cause I'm my own boss. I tried to tell them they ain't listen, it ain't my fault. I got my pilot license, I'm about to take off. It's about to go down once again, this song with the squad that be smoking on hay. Way back in the day, we came with the wave to change the game, now they gotta pay.
IDOC with your boy P. That was Ole, Crucial Conflict, them Flick Boys, Chicago Legends. Make sure to check that out, show that video some love. I was talking about prison, man, and telling y'all a story about P-Tan, who put himself in the hospital by the most drastic damn way. Just to get out that cell because he broke, because he couldn't take the pressure. You know, and I seen that happen a lot, man. I seen dudes, the toughest of the toughest killers, man, on the streets with a pistol, come to the joint and get knocked out over a motherfucking G-Shock book. You know what I'm saying? And it be like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the biggest of the biggest tell on 12 people, you know? And, you know, my life, that's, I guess, what I chose to do when I was a youngster. And like I said, I paid the consequences. I really don't like I said, talking about prison. But if I'm an older brother that can give these younger brothers some of my knowledge and experience to help them from walking down that path to having to do a hard 20-ass years, then I'm gonna do it. I do want you to stay connected. I'm all about positivity, prosperity, moves, and money. I want to let you know that it ain't been easy for me since I came home. You know, I had to put up my own bread. It wasn't easy for me just to go listen to anybody and tell me, hey, look, go mop that floor and do this and that and the other. But I still driven. I didn't want to ever go back to prison. I had people out here who loved me, who looked up to me, and I knew I could do it, you know? And it just took hard work, man, dedication, for me to put the same love and ambition that I put for everything else in life, to put it in my career, my life, and my future. So, you know, with the grace of God, man, I was able to do it. I'm able to put other people on. I'm ready to, I'm able to spread a positive message. And I think that's what it's all about, man, you know? It's your boy Pop, man. Again, I'm gonna keep putting y'all up on little music. This was just the little start of IDOC with your boy P. You know, keep sending if you want to be part of my podcast, part of if you got a brand that you would like my people to know, if you got a mask, a headband, or something you want, you would Pop the rep. My email is chicagoleadalliance@gmail.com. Everything that has to do with Prince of Pain, just go to the website, www.princeofpain.com. Big old salute to Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast that made me their exclusive interview this week. Go through there, show them boys some love, hit the little red button, and stay in tune, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Pop, I'm out of here. This next track right here, I'm finna drop. It's your boy Hypno Carlito with your boy Pop right here.
Let's talk about them loyal niggas. Let's talk about them I got you fugazi ass niggas. Them let me hold that till I get right looking ass niggas. Them love you but hate you old fraudulent ass niggas. Let's talk about them smile in your face, stab you in the back, kill you with disgrace ass niggas.
I don't trust nothing, not a bitch, not a sucker. Shit crazy where we come from. Don't get your ass done up. These niggas ain't shit. I ain't with the sucker shit. Couple dollars get you hit. Had to take a couple risks. These niggas ain't shit.
They just all on my dick.
These niggas ain't shit.
Make $1 million.